All right, it's mean old Mr. Adcock again, making you do math and science. So, guess what? I'm still trying to teach you how to count atoms and chemical formulas. So, now I'm making it a little bit harder. I'm throwing in these parentheses. Man, that's mean of me, but we still got to learn how to do it. So, those parentheses let you know that everything in between them is being multiplied by that subscript. Almost said coefficient. That's the next step. But let me read off the slide. That might actually help a little bit. So calculating the number of atoms including the parentheses. This formula means that aluminum, that's Al, is bonded to a molecule of sulfur and oxygen. We know in this molecule there's 2 aluminums, 3 sulfurs, and 12 oxygens. But Mr. Adcock, I don't see some of those numbers up there. Well, it's easy. It's too easy. All right, so we said there's 2 Als, so we know that. Remember, that's a lowercase L. Easiest thing to do, kids. Take that 3, boop, boop. Or you can go underneath, however you want to do it. So 3 times 1, Mr. Adcock, there's no number 1 there. It's understood that there's a 1. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 4, that's 12. That's all we're doing in this. Easy peasy. Let's do some examples. There we go. All right. I'll do a couple like baby steps on here to help refresh you if you're not watching these back to back. All right. So you can draw your lines if you want to. I don't need to, but so Fe, that's iron. Fe, I already know there's a 2. There's nothing next to it in parentheses, so I don't have to actually worry about it. I'm gonna take that 2, multiply that into those. So O, that's oxygen. 2, H, that's hydrogen. There's 2. How do I know that? 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 1, 2. How do I know to do the 2? Well, there's parentheses with that subscript, meaning that everything that's in these parentheses is going to be multiplied by that subscript. Some kids get tricked and they want to put the 2 on everything. You only worry about the number next to the parentheses when you're multiplying like that. So this one, oh, it's even trickier because it's not at the end of the sentence, but it's still pretty easy. I'll do one with the number going down. Maybe that'll help some kids who learn that way. So 2 times 1 is 2. There's N, 2, H, 2 times 4 is 8. How many S's? Well, there's just 1. How do I know that? There's no number next to it. And oxygen, there's 4. Nitrogen, hydrogen, sulfur, oxygen. You see how I just counted the capital letters? That's easy, easy. BA is barium, right, Miss Moss? Mm-hmm. All right, so BA, well, there's no number next to it. There's no parentheses around it, so there's just 1 barium. I believe it's barium. Bear with me. All right. So nitrogen, there's 2. Oxygen, there's 6. All right. CO, I believe that's cobalt. Not positive though. All right, so it's CO, N, O. Some people, it's easier if they go ahead and say, hey, these are the elements that I see here. So, and then they go ahead and write them down, and they come back and work it out instead of doing it step by step like I have. So there's just 1 CO, There's 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. That's easy, right? All right, aluminum, Al. I don't know what letter I was just trying to write. A-L, S, and we'll put O over here because I don't know if you can see the bottom of the screen. So Al, there's 2. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 4, 12. That's easy, right? Now for the last one. Aluminum, C is carbon, and then O is oxygen. How many atoms? There's 2 aluminum. How many atoms of carbon? 3 times 1. Remember, we're just taking that 3, putting it into both of them. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Man, I couldn't make it harder if I tried. Well, I actually am going to try because the next little segment is going to be just a little bit harder. But that's as hard as this gets until we learn how to balance these chemical equations. Miss Moss, I believe I'm done with this section.